That's the energy you want in your offense. Kuzma with young legs.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The blue line making its way out of the station. Our setting tonight, Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's...
Hey, Kevin, if you're...
Great stuff as always, DA, thanks. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guard. Brown, the small 4, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. Rebound the Lakers.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Schroeder against Walker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Walker's running. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Now the Lakers on the break. And that one, good.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Walker against Schroeder. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. And it's sent back by Drummond. He blocks it again.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobo 1 block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Here's Thompson. Smart trying to break free. Thompson with the bucket.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
James, the pass to Caruso. Trying to get open, it's Davis. And Thompson sends it back.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Outside for Caldwell-Pope. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Pass to Walker. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Caruso looking for an opening. Dishes it to Drummond. Shoots over Walker. And that one's good. Drummond.
I like getting Drummond something in rhythm where all he has to do is go up with it.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Celtics trailed by 5. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Tatum. And James pulls it down. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Brown down low, working on James, and then Brown with the dunk.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
LeBron is doubled. Shoots over Brown. The 3. And that one's good. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Pritchard. No points in the game yet for him. Williams kicks to Tatum. Back to Williams. Brown with it. He's picked up by James. And it's Brown missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Pritchard passes to Brown. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Free throw good, Drummond.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Brown against Kuzma. Now Brown. And the rejection by Harrell. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so is any.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, is really paramount.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Los Angeles made a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tag a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Celtics trail by 18, 3-on-3. Smart deciding where to go with it. Over Harrell. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
That's the energy you want in your offense. Kuzma, with young legs, beats everyone in transition.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 20. Here's Kuzma.
We haven't seen a ton of signature dunks from Kuzma, but he ended that one right there.
Schroeder against Walker. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And he gets the bucket.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
9 feet out. Here's Kuzma. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Walker the pass to Smart. Walker against Kuzma. And that one, good.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Davis against Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
When trying to guard AD, I'll tell you, the combination of size and quickness is brutal. Hard not to foul him.
And he's good on the second. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. From deep, Walker. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Lakers leading by 19 points. Here's LeBron. Davis gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. For Boston, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Back to Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Walker's got 15 points. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's LeBron. Here's Caruso. 5 points in the game.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Well, this is where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
And Walker kicks to Brown. And stolen by Harrell. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Harrell with it. Drills the three-pointer.
Not someone you usually rely on to stretch the floor. Montrezl Harrell continues to improve in all phases of his game.
Here's Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
2 on the clock. And again, it's the Lakers.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside. And, of course, every team is scheming ways to slow down AD. He seems too versatile, almost. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Walker's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Davis with the bucket.
I love this from Anthony Davis. His shot is so fluid. Great mechanics off the catch. Such a well-coordinated athlete.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
They get it back. Here's Davis, and the layup is good. Davis has got 8 points.
When Anthony Davis is aggressive going to the offensive glass, it gives this team another dimension.
And here's Walker outside. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. From deep. Rebound, Boston. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And finished off by Brown.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train at 225 pounds. He's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And Davis gets it to go.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Schroeder. Oh!
There's a certain electricity to Schroeder's game, this time with a statement finish.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's denied.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And stolen by Tatum. Now here's Smart. Nobody near Williams. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. It's Schroeder with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Schroeder, undaunted inside, took the defense head on and made the tough shot.
Kuzma against Williams. Back to Williams. Outside, Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And another basket for Boston.
And with that length, Tatum able to rise above defenders to knock down his jumper.
Schroeder outside. From deep three-point range. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobo 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Dennis Schroeder. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Fournier passes to Williams. Williams trying to break free. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 5 now.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And the basket by Tatum.
And you see the length of Tatum on that play. Long arms to pick the ball, and then the long strides up the court.
3 from Matthews. Good on the three-point shot. Matthews has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. They've got Jabari Parker. Ojale is out there with Williams. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Lakers leading by 23. And the pass to Caruso. There's the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots. You can definitely see a difference.
Matthews into the lane. Here's Harrell. Shoots it. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 assists in the game. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Here's Parker. And the layup's good off the glass.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the Lakers call time here. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
That one misses for Davis.
The former #1 overall pick, Anthony Davis, does a great job of representing this franchise. Makes big plays on both ends of the floor. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Drummond, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Free throw, no good for Drummond. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The shot's good.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Walker's got 20.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Makes it off the glass.
And few get hotter than Kemba, one of the top scorers in this league, and that's why he's a franchise player.
Davis against Tatum. Out to the right wing. Drummond passes to Davis. Drummond trying to get himself free, and Davis puts it in.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Smart misses. Lakers leading by 19. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Drummond. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not many do a better job of carving out space for himself than Andre Drummond.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Inside. Here's Smart. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Offensive rebound. Schroeder outside. Here's James. Again, Los Angeles.
Unfair, right? James, too strong, too good. Been that way for a long time.
That's a two-pointer from Walker and another basket for Boston.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. Jimmy Ojeleye comes in for Brown. And it's Neesmith in for Smart. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Pass to Ojeleye. Back to Walker. Launches it. It's Drummond with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They lead by 17. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jabari Parker's checked in for Thompson. And it's Edwards in for Williams. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Snatched up. Davis with the second effort. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
The fans are loving it right now. AD has been incredible tonight.
And a wide open look for Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics ball. And here's Edwards. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have a...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.